You know that feeling, right? The one where you wake up already tired, like you've been running a marathon in your sleep. Every morning felt like hitting a wall, even after a full night's rest. My energy levels were consistently at rock bottom, and my body just felt sluggish. I'd look in the mirror and see someone who felt years older than they were, stuck in a perpetual state of exhaustion and frustration. I told myself it was just my slow metabolism, a genetic curse, something I had to live with, and I blamed myself for it every single day. There was this one morning, I remember it so clearly. I was trying to get ready for work, but my brain felt like it was moving through molasses. My muscles ached, and just the thought of facing another day with that heavy, tired feeling was overwhelming. I looked at the healthy breakfast I'd prepared, the running shoes by the door, and just felt defeated. I was doing everything right, or so I thought. Eating clean, trying to exercise, getting enough sleep, but nothing seemed to kickstart my system. It was like my body was working against me, and I just couldn't figure out why. The self-blame was crushing. I spent years in that cycle. I tried every diet imaginable, from calorie counting to intermittent fasting, hoping to trick my metabolism into speeding up. I pushed myself through grueling workouts, convinced that if I just worked harder, things would change. I drank endless cups of coffee just to feel a flicker of alertness, only to crash harder later. Each attempt, each failure, deepened the conviction that it was something inherently wrong with me. My efforts felt futile, and the despair of feeling constantly tired, constantly struggling with my weight and mental fog began to define my days. I was exhausted, not just physically, but emotionally. Then, one quiet evening, scrolling through a science forum, I stumbled upon something that completely shifted my perspective. It wasn't about willpower or a broken metabolism in the way I understood it. It was about something far more fundamental, my cells. Specifically, the tiny powerhouses within them called mitochondria. The article talked about how these weren't just energy factories, but crucial players in everything from our vitality and cognitive function to our muscle strength and how we age. It explained that as we get older, or even just from daily stressors, these mitochondria can become damaged or fewer in number, leading to that slow metabolism feeling, the fatigue, the mental fog. It wasn't my fault. It was a cellular issue. It was the day I stopped blaming myself. Armed with this new understanding, my approach changed completely. Instead of fighting my body, I started focusing on supporting it at a cellular level. I researched natural ways to boost mitochondrial health, to encourage my body to create new, healthy energy factories and clear out the old, damaged ones. It wasn't an overnight miracle, but slowly, subtly, I started to feel a shift. The first thing I noticed was a new kind of energy, not the jittery caffeine kind, but a deep, sustained vitality that lasted throughout the day. My brain felt clearer, sharper, like a fog had lifted. I could think more quickly, focus longer. Even my muscles felt more responsive, and my recovery after exercise improved significantly. My life transformed. I wasn't just surviving, I was thriving. The constant fatigue that had been my shadow for so long faded away. I welcomed mornings with a genuine sense of readiness, not dread. My body felt more aligned, more efficient. The slow metabolism I thought I was cursed with turned out to be a cellular issue that I could actually address. I no longer blamed myself for feeling tired or sluggish. Instead, I felt empowered, knowing that by supporting my body at its most fundamental level, I had unlocked a new level of vitality and well-being. If you've ever felt that relentless fatigue, that mental fog, or that frustrating struggle with your body, believing it's just your slow metabolism and blaming yourself, I want you to know it might not be your fault. It might be about unlocking your cellular energy, just like I did. If you're ready to discover how supporting your body at a fundamental level can transform your energy, clarity, and vitality, then take the next step. The link to learn more about how you can support your cellular energy and reclaim your vitality is right here in the description below. Don't blame yourself anymore. Empower yourself.